Hello my friends, I'm John Laspina, your carnivore teacher, and I take a lot of cruises because I'm retired, but also I live in South Florida, the United States. And we have 4 major cruise ports really close by. We have one in Miami, one in Fort Lauderdale, we have one in Cape Canaveral near Orlando, and we have one in Tampa, and there's actually a few others. And cruising for us is easy because we don't have to spend the money on the airplane ticket and the hotel the day before and the day after. We just take an Uber to our closest one, or if we're going to one that's a little further away, we drive and park and pay for parking. And we go on 4-day, 7-day, 10-day, 14-day cruises a few times a year, actually. How do I eat on a cruise ship? Because I'm carnivore. I'm a very strict carnivore. I do not settle or change my way of eating for anybody or any reason. I don't eat a piece of cake on my birthday. I don't. I don't eat holiday junk food in the holidays. I don't. That's me. I'm an abstainer. I never have any. And let me share with you how this works for me on a cruise. You may be different, you may be a moderator, but you may still want to know how you can eat on a cruise. Well, here's what I've learned through trial and error doing this for 5.5 years. I've gone on many cruises in 5.5 years, probably 2 or 3 each year or more. So what I do is, first, all cruise ships have a buffet. And what I like to do is have lunch at the buffet. And depending on the cruise line, whether it's Royal Caribbean or Celebrity or Norwegian or Holland America, there's many other cruise ships and cruise lines out there, different sizes and shapes. They all have a buffet. And most of them, the ones that I know of, have a carving station. And they'll carve you some roast beef. And you can tell them, I want that fatty piece that's rare or medium rare. I want more fat. Oh, fill my plate with as much as you want and go back as many times as you want. Sometimes the carving station has pork. Sometimes it has chicken or turkey. I love the roast beef. Oh my gosh, I love a prime rib or roast beef. I look for that. Now, if I can't find that, every buffet has a whole bunch of different cheeses, and they've got a whole bunch of different lunch meats. They're not the cleanest, but you know what? It's meat. And you can find, if you're very careful, chicken and other meats. Hamburger. I have to ask if they're making the hamburgers, please don't put seed oil. I'm going to watch you make mine right now. No seed oil. What's seed oil? They don't know. They don't speak English really well. I actually have a card that I bring with me. I bring a bunch of them, and I take it with me if somebody doesn't understand what I'm talking about, because the people on the cruise ships, they come from all different countries. So here's my card, and it lists all the seed oils I refuse to have in my body, and the fact that I won't eat any grains, and the foods I can eat, which are all the meats. I call it my allergy card. I'm pretty safe at the buffets. Now, dinner is either in the main dining room or it's a specialty restaurant. I paid a little extra to have a little better food. Whether it's the main dining room or a specialty restaurant, I go to that specialty restaurant the day before or the morning before. I'm going to eat there that night. And I bring my card, one of my copies, with a paper clip where I staple it onto a menu. And they give me a paper menu. I tell them I have a severe food allergy against seed oils. I look on the menu. I pick my meat. I say, I want this, and here's my card, and I'm going to attach it. And that's my dinner for tonight if I'm ordering it in the morning. This is my dinner for the next night if I'm ordering it the day before. And then when it's time to go to dinner, the other people that I'm with, they'll get the menus. I may get a menu too. But I've already pre-ordered. And they know to not use any seed oils, any vegetable oils on any of my foods of any kind, because I've had this discussion with them ahead of time. Usually I have a big discussion with the manager of the dining room or the specialty restaurant early in the cruise, so that throughout the rest of the week on the cruise, they know me. They will do anything to accommodate you on a cruise. They want a positive rating from you. They want 10s On a scale from 1 to 10, they want all 10s. That's their payment. Not just the tips that you give them. They value your rating. So you tell them, I have to have food a certain way. They will jump over hoops and flips backwards to take care of you. And if you don't like something, they rush around to take care of you, to correct it, and with a smile, mind you, because they want to make you happy. The cruise ships are actually the best places to order out other than restaurants at home, because the cruises, they need your rating. They want to please you. I am so confident that my foods are very clean when I'm eating on a cruise. I am. Now, am I getting grass-fed and grass-finished meats? I don't have any control over that. It's probably grain-finished. But I have control over the seed oils and the sugars and the carbs and the starches. You know, there's shrimp. Sometimes there's lobster. I don't get the cocktail sauce. I sometimes will use a little bit of raw horseradish, but I don't do too much of that because that has oxalate and that's a plant. But I do squeeze a little bit of lemon on my shrimp. I love lemon. A little bit. Good stuff. Citric acid's actually good. Breaks up any oxalates you might have. I come home. I ate more, I think, than when I ate at home. Then I get on the scale a couple days later, and guess what? I didn't gain any weight. I actually lost a few pounds. You know why? Because in my own house, I make the portions bigger because I'm in control of my meal. And on a cruise ship, I can, yes, ask for more, but I tend to only eat the portion they give me, and I stop right there. Oh, by the way, I always ask for a real hard butter. Not a blend, not a mix, not whipped, but real hard butter. That's the phrase I learned that I have to use so they know it's not a margarine or a blend. And I smear butter on every steak I get. I have my own little tiny bottles of Redmond real salt that I bring with me. I have like 5 or 6 little bottles. I fill those suckers up and pack them and take them with me on the cruise. I eat like a king on a cruise ship. I do. Now the hard part is when we go off the ship on an excursion, or we're going to have lunch on an island somewhere or place we're visiting. I have the same control I have in a restaurant here in my country, but I'm also at the mercy of these waiters, waitresses, and cooks over there, and a lot of stuff is fried in seed oil, so you need to be careful of that. So eating on a cruise, ladies and gentlemen, it's a no-brainer. Now, I don't drink alcohol. There's lots of alcohol flowing on a cruise. If you partake in alcohol, drink the clear liquors with no mixers, and you'll be fine. I don't like it. Gives me a headache. Never liked alcohol. Not drinking for me is a no-brainer. So I just go on a cruise. Everybody thinks about the food and the alcohol, like that's the two big things that people go crazy about on a cruise. I don't. I don't touch the desserts. I don't touch the fried foods. I don't eat the salads. I don't have the vegetables. I don't have any fruits. I eat meat and seafood. I still eat beef, lamb, pork, poultry, fish, and eggs. If we do breakfast, I don't do breakfast in my own house, but if I do breakfast there, I get poached eggs. I get smoked salmon, lox, and lots of bacon. But you must ask them, do you cook the bacon in the oven and that's it? Or do you cook the bacon and then drop it in a vat? If you drop the bacon in a vat, don't touch that bacon, ladies and gentlemen. I did find that out. I asked that question, and they said, yes, we fry our bacon in a vat. You know what it's fried in? It's fried in peanut oil, which is a seed oil. You can tell because that bacon is extremely super glistening. It's super, super shiny. Bacon's not supposed to be super shiny. That's all the seed oil. So it depends on the cruise ship. All right, I'm done. Go on a cruise. Enjoy yourself. There's a way to eat like a king on a cruise. Have a wonderful time if you're going, and maybe we'll see each other on the ship. Have a great day.